like to congratulate all students and staff who are honored this evening. As you cherish the fruits of your hard work, I wish that success keeps following you in everything you do. So follow your passion and it will lead you to your purpose.
Our first star student is Bilal Alchahor and his star teacher, Mr. Eugene Caudell. He attended Red Oak ISD 1st through 12th grade and had Mr. Caudell at Red Oak High School in grades 9 through 12 for math and physics. Just a few things that Bilal said about his star teacher. By far, he is the smartest person I've ever met. I'm privileged to have learned from him all 4 years of high school as he pushed me past my perceived limits, unlocking potentials I never knew I had. And something that Mr. Caudell said about Bilal. During COVID-19, he was learning from home, and Bilal was the most engaged student of all. He attended through Zoom every day and behaved as though he was sitting in my classroom. I knew from that moment on that he was a very special and dedicated student. Bilal Alchahor and his star teacher, Eugene Caudell. Next, Axel Bracino and his star teacher, Milan Messamore. He attended Red Oak ISD from 9th to 12th grade and had Mr. Messamore at Red Oak High School, grades 10 through 12 for color guard. At the end of my sophomore year, Mr. Messamore talked to me about auditioning for a leadership position on my team. It made me feel exceptional because before his talk, I was unaware that I could even become a leader. He did not doubt me. This is what the star teacher had to say about Axel. Axel has shown amazing talents as a student, teammate, and leader since I met him 3 years ago. I know he's going to accomplish great things as he ventures into the real world, and I'm honored to have played a small part in his story. Axel Bracino and star teacher, Mulan Messamore. Our next star student is Valeria Cardenas with her star teacher, Charles Moon. She attended Red Oak ISD from grades 3 through 12. She had Mr. Moon at Red Oak High School in grades 9 through 11 in band. Something she had to say about Mr. Moon. He is a person who I looked up to since he is not afraid to tell the truth. It's also thanks to him that I was motivated to become better at playing a new instrument and stayed in the band, which I know now I would have regretted had I quit. This is what Mr. Moon had to say about Valeria. She seemed to be a quiet young lady. As I taught her through the years, she blossomed into an amazing musician and human being. I am honored to have been a small part of her education. Valeria Cardenas and her star teacher, Charles Moon. Our next star student is Tanaya Coleman with her star teacher, Mr. Eden Gamero. She attended Red Oak ISD from grades 1st through 12th and had Mr. Gamero at Red Oak High School in grades 10 and 11 for math. Mr. Gamero is truly one of the greatest teachers I have ever met. He is the type of person that gave you advice that you might not have wanted to hear, but he did it because he cared. Something Mr. Gamero had to say about Tanaya. She always entered my class with a smile. She's honest, responsible, hardworking, and Tanaya will always be a star student. Tanaya Coleman and her star teacher, Mr. Eden Gamero. Our next star student is Jack Dwyer with his star teacher, Mr. Page Bishop. He attended Red Oak ISD from kindergarten to 12th grade and had Mr. Bishop at Red Oak High School in grades 10th through 12th for welding. Mr. Bishop made welding a joy, and I look forward to it each day. He was always helpful by providing guidance and offered suggestions on how to accomplish work. Jax has been a leader in productivity and takes great pride in his work. I admire his dedication and his sense of humor, as he's always reminding me at shows that it's time to go home. Jax Dwyer and star teacher, Mr. Page Bishop. Our next star student is Nicole Prinzovich and her star teacher, Miss Lauren Crane. She attended Red Oak ISD from 6th to 12th grade and had Miss Crane at Red Oak High School in grades 11 through 12. Miss Crane is the kind of teacher that inspires her students and gives them the motivation to learn. Her ability to keep her students engaged and invested in learning gave me the motivation to keep trying even when I was struggling. Nicole stood out as a great student. She was such a kind heart and has such a great sense of humor, which made her a joy to teach. Nicole Prinzovich and star teacher, Lauren Crane.
Our next star student is Jesselyn Goff
and her star teacher, April Moon. Jesslyn's attended Red Oak Schools 10th through 12th grade. Her star teacher was her 12th grade engineering design and development teacher, and Jesslyn said about Miss Moon is that she's very lucky to have been given the chance to be Miss Moon's student. She taught that even though there will be many bad days, there will be many more good days, and there will be always something to look forward to. Miss Moon says that she's an amazing young woman. Jesslyn's smart, creative, detailed, which is reflected in the quality of her work. But more importantly, her kind heart has already made the world a better place. Star student Jesslyn Goff and her star teacher, April Moon. Our next star student, Brianna Gonzalez, and the star teacher is Marty Weimer. Brianna has attended 6th through 12th grade at Red Oak Schools. Her teacher has been her star student at 10th through 12th grade with cosmetology through Red Oak CTE. Ms. Weimer was her school mom. She was there to listen to my college essay drafts and all through the high school drama. There were class periods that gave us more than enough time to build true connection. Being a cosmetologist, you learn to deal with people, but Ms. Weimer's kind soul goes unmatched. Brianna joined her cosmetology program her sophomore year. From day one, she's worked hard and strived for the best. Bree has always been studious and dedicated in all areas of school. She brings excitement and color to the class. Congratulating Bree and Martha Weimer. Our next star student is Madison Hampton and her star teacher, Ashley Pope. She attended Red Oak Schools, kindergarten through 12th grade. She had drill team with Miss Pope, 9th through 12th grade. And the few words that she shared about Miss Pope is that Miss Pope has been the best coach she's had for all 16 years of dance. She believed in me when I couldn't believe in myself and got me through the toughest of times. I truly hope to have her strength and her fierceness one day. And I already know that you'll never be able to forget me. Madison is an exceptional student, leader, and young woman. There's never a dull moment when you're around Madison. She's funny, caring, intelligent, and charismatic, and I'm endlessly impressed with her ability to dream and willingness to put to work to achieve those dreams. Madison and Ashley. Our next star student is Hannah Harper and star teacher Jericho Thomas. She attended Red Oak ISD from kindergarten through 12th grade. She's had Mr. Thomas for 9th through 12th grade for varsity and musical theater. A few words that Hannah shares are, Mr. Thomas has pushed me to become the best version of myself on stage and off. His mentorship goes beyond scripts and stage, and he fosters empathy and deep appreciation of the thing we're both so very passionate about. When I started to teach and direct Hannah, she was equal parts raw talent and deep desire to be better. Her tenure as an officer and her tireless campaign for theater and excellence has inspired not only her peers, but her star teacher, and I can't wait to see what's next for her. Congratulations to Hannah and Mr. Thomas. Our next star student is Kyle Jackson and star teacher Susie King. He has attended Red Oak Schools kindergarten through 12th grade. His star teacher, Miss King, has been his kindergarten through 5th grade GT teacher through Eastridge Elementary. A few words that Kyle said about Miss King were the environment that she created was very calming and allowed me to focus on whatever we had to do at the time, whether it was reading a novel, solving logic puzzles, or doing homework from other classes. I also played chess in her classroom for the first time, which led me to join the chess club at Eastridge and develop an interest in logical thinking and problem solving. She's so grateful to have been Kyle's GT teacher. Kyle's ideas and suggestions in class were always well thought out, creative, and insightful, and I really cherish the memories of how helpful and kind Kyle was to others in his class. Congratulations, Kyle and Miss King. Our next star student is George Mastrovich and his star teacher, Stephanie Henschel. He attended Red Oak ISD, kindergarten through 12th grade. His star teacher was his 10th and 11th grade honors chemistry and AP chemistry teacher. And a few words that George shared was, I remember one day in AP chemistry when the class didn't understand a concept, so the next day she brought a bunch of supplies and visually taught us the concept. This passion is the reason that students were able to learn challenging concepts, get tutoring, and pass their tests in an encouraging teaching environment. After having her for 2 years, I can confidently say she is the reason I believe in myself. Everyone needs a Mrs. Henschel in their life. Stephanie shares a few words about George. It says, he focused on understanding concepts and doing his best on assignments because he wanted to learn. I was impressed that he consistently worked hard, asked questions, and did not make excuses. Congratulations, George and Mrs. Henschel.
Our next star student is Austin Maddox and his star teacher, Dana Neighbors.
He attended Red Oak ISD from kindergarten through 12th grade and had Miss Neighbors at Red Oak Middle School for 8th grade English. When I walked into my 8th grade English class and saw her classroom, I thought, man, this is going to be one weird teacher. And I was right. You never knew what to expect when you walked into her classroom. Miss Neighbors once told me she would always have my back, which is still true today. Here's what Miss Neighbors had to say about Austin. At first, he didn't know what to think of me. Austin's goal setting, determination, and dedication in and outside of school stood out to me the most. I know without a shadow of a doubt that Austin is going to do great and mighty things in the future. Please congratulate Austin Maddox and Dana Neighbors. Our next star student is Haley McBee with her star teacher, Mr. Scott Wood. She attended Red Oak ISD from 1st to 12th grade and had Mr. Wood at Red Oak High School her senior year for AP Literature. This is what Haley had to say about Mr. Wood. Every day I look forward to coming to class and seeing what interesting things he would do or say that would end up being the highlight of my day. It was never a dull moment. He has taught me how to be stronger and how to approach situations that I may face in the future. Haley had a desire to push the boundaries of her knowledge and the capacity to find humor in her journey. However, what stands out to me the most is her spirit, that contagious human spirit of youth that not only spreads like wildfire, but also makes me a better educator in and of itself. Congratulations to Haley McBee and Scott Wood. Our next star student is Taylor Mendoza with her star teacher, Mr. Brett Deaver. She attended Red Oak ISD from kindergarten to 12th grade and had Mr. Deaver at Red Oak High School in grades 10 through 12 for audio-visual production and yearbook. Mr. Deaver created an atmosphere where we knew we could all be ourselves. This goodbye will be the hardest, as he has watched me grow for 3 years and has pushed me to be the best version of myself that I can be. Taylor is a great kid with a friendly personality and the self-determination to never give up, no matter what the obstacle. I'm glad to have been able to be part of her story, and I look forward to all that she will do in the years to come. Congratulate Taylor Mendoza and Brett Deaver. Our next star student is Hannah Mullins with her star teacher, Melissa Hancock. She attended Red Oak ISD from kindergarten to 12th grade, and she had Miss Hancock at Wooden Elementary for gifted and talented in grades 1 through 5. When I think of a teacher who impacted me the most, I think of Miss Hancock. She taught me how to truly express my creativity through art and emotion. She also introduced me to Destination Imagination, where I met some of my best friends and further got to express my creativity. Miss Hancock never failed to make us feel loved, valued, smart, and talented. Hannah is dedicated. She hungers for knowledge. She works diligently to go above the task at hand. Critical thinking is one of her strengths. Hannah is also very creative and is an out-of-the-box thinker. I'm blessed to know her and count it a privilege to have been her teacher. Congratulate Hannah Mullins and Melissa Hancock. Our next star student is Joshua Ramon with his star teacher, Claudia Vent. He attended Red Oak ISD from 3rd to 12th grade and had Miss Vent at Red Oak Middle School for 8th grade Spanish. I chose Miss Vent as my star teacher because she's so much fun and she's a loving teacher that is passionate about her work. When I was in middle school, I always paid attention to her classroom because her students were always doing a fun activity. I will always remember Miss Vent for calling me with my nickname, Chiquito. Joshua is very funny and a wonderful friend to all who know him. He loves encouraging and celebrating even the smallest things, which made the year's class one of my most memorable and fun. There's no one like Josh. He is an absolute treasure. Congratulate Joshua Rowan and Claudia Vance. Our next star student is Isabella Salazar with her star teacher, Angela Thomas. She attended Red Oak ISD from kindergarten to 12th grade and had Miss Thomas in Red Oak High School in 11th grade psychology. By being the passionate teacher she was, I was motivated to learn and learn more every day as I came into Miss Thomas' class. I even was given the pleasure of being a part of a psychology club as an officer my junior year and now president. all because Ms. Thomas cared about my involvement both in and outside the classroom. I will forever be grateful to her for introducing me to the field of psychology. Congratulate Isabella Salazar and Angela Thomas. Our next STAR student is Daniel Segura and STAR teacher Kendra Blakely. And Daniel's known for being a first-generation student who put in the effort and wants to be great. He attended Red Oak ISD kindergarten through 12th grade. His 11th grade AP English teacher is his STAR teacher this evening. A few things that he had shared about her are that Miss Blakely would break him out of his shell and, more importantly, lifted his spirits after a hard day. Her patience and guidance played a pivotal role not only in my success but my personal growth through allowing me to realize that there was more to school than just grades. Miss Blakely's known him ever since he was in 3rd grade and was honored to have been selected to be his STAR teacher. He enjoys the National Honor Society, and after graduation, he plans to earn his undergraduate degree and then attend dental school before one day owning his own practice. And she's looking forward to the STAR teacher discount during her retirement years. Congratulations, Daniel and Ms. Blakely. Our next STAR student is Kennedy Smith and STAR teacher Tiffany Munoz. She's attended Red Oak schools from kindergarten through 12th grade. Her STAR teacher is her homeroom teacher at Shields Elementary, and a few words that Kennedy shares is that Miss Munoz was my 2nd grade teacher at Shields. Miss Munoz made an impact as a caring and memorable teacher. Over the years, she's checked on my family and expressed how proud she is of my accomplishments. Kennedy's a natural leader and quickly became my go-to girl for helping others in class and also running errands around the school. One very important errand was to get the teacher the Dr. Pepper from the teacher's lounge, where only the most trustworthy students were trusted. Along with being a leader, she was one of my top students for academics, and I'm thrilled to see that her hard work and great attitude remain the same today. Go be great, and always remember how much you're loved. Congratulations, Kennedy and Ms. Munoz. Our next STAR student is Ibram Chahillo and Brad Pirtle. Ibram attended pre-K through 12th grade in Red Oak ISD. His STAR teacher is his 12th grade math teacher. Mr. Pirtle is the best math teacher I've ever had. His class was one of the very few in which students practically always would try to answer the question on the board without being called on. Mr. Pirtle is a teacher every student should try to have at least one in high school, because otherwise they'd be missing out on a fantastic teacher. A few words that Mr. Pirtle shares about Ibram is that first remembers him as a student walking the halls of Red Oak and thinking about his interesting hairdo. However, as the saying goes, you never want to judge a book by its cover. So when he had him as a student during his senior year in calculus, he began to know him and his personality. He sees students getting stressed about trying to figure out math problems, but Ibram seems relaxed and calm and just quietly goes about his work. Congratulations to both of you. Our next STAR student is Jasmine Vasquez and STAR teacher Christopher Monk. She's attended Red Oak 7th through 12th grade. Mr. Monk was the statistics 12th grade teacher, and a few words that Jazz shares about Mr. Monk is that he's brought a fresh perspective to learning, allowing me to learn at my own pace using unconventional methods to teach me what I could not learn by regular coursework. And I've gained more self-confidence due to his patience and willingness to try to understand me as a student and a person. Mr. Monk shares, Jazz, I have only known you for a year since you've come to statistics, but in that time you've demonstrated determination for achieving success and a willingness to think outside the box. Remember, never give up on your ambition. May you achieve both success and happiness, and may your poet's quill never tire. Congratulations, Jasmine and Mr. Monk. Our next STAR student is Liliana Viela and STAR teacher Andrew Davis. She's attended Red Oak schools 7th through 12th grade. Her STAR teacher, Mr. Davis, was her 11th and 12th grade English teacher. Mr. Davis is a wonderful and incredible teacher. He has a great way with words to captivate his students, and his energetic, ecstatic nature is contagious. He's always there to help out with his students no matter what, and I'm glad to have had him in my English class for 2 years. Mr. Davis says, I know that Liliana is so intelligent because I see her snicker when I say my weird jokes that most don't get as they roll their eyes. Despite her unwillingness to argue or debate in my class, at times, which is a rowdy and argumentative class, I see the wheels turning, her eyes thinking, and her essays show deep and introspective thoughts. She will make a big impact in the world. Congratulations, Liliana and Mr. Davis. Our next STAR student is Zaria Webb and STAR teacher Lauren McGinnis Massey. She attended Red Oak schools 8th through 12th grade.
Star teacher Miss McGinnis is her 10th and 12th grade naval science teacher. She's been an invaluable guide in shaping her educational journey and enriching life beyond the classroom. I'm immensely grateful for the countless ways that she's channeled my aspirations, emphasizing the importance of just not excelling academically, but also cultivating networks that extend into the future. Lauren first met Zaria the first semester of her sophomore year. Zaria has taken on more roles in the program and is always willing to go the extra mile to ensure other cadets see their potential. Thank you for being a beacon of hope and reigniting my passion for teaching. Remember, the P is not always silent. Congratulations, Zaria and Mrs. McGinnis Massey. Our next STAR student is Tyrese Williams and STAR teacher Oscar Lewis. Tyrese has attended Red Oak School 6th through 12th grade. His STAR teacher is his freshman 9th grade history teacher. I only had him for one class, but it felt like I've had him every year. As I got busier, I couldn't visit his class as much, but when I did, it was like I never left. Shout out to Coach Lewis. Mr. Lewis shares what he remembers most about Tyrese is truly how unique he is. He has a way of viewing subjects in class from a unique and valuable perspective. Academically, he's not only mastered content easily, but was also able to give a different interpretation to topics. Tyrese, thank you for allowing me to play a super small part in your continued amazing story. Congratulations to STAR student Tyrese and STAR teacher Coach Lewis.
What a night, right? We're so excited to be here with you, and we're honored to get to honor you, our students, and our teachers, and your families. Again, congratulations, seniors. We hope we provided a memorable night for you. Thank you for the opportunity to honor you tonight.